Hi, and welcome to another episode of More to Media on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Jeff Swartz. I have a fantastic guest with me today, Julia McLaughlin, who is the co-founder of Review Robin, but is also the host of the Agency Toolkit podcast. I'm super excited to have her on. Thanks for being on the show today, Julia.
Thanks so much for having me, Jeff. I'm excited to be here.
Cool. So one of the things I actually want to focus on for this interview is the review process, but more how it can be another revenue stream for marketing and ad agencies and how to leverage it. But before we get into that, tell me a little bit of history about you and Review Robin.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, I used to run my own small marketing agency. I ran that for about 8 years. And then, so recently in the last couple of years, I've transitioned into the software space, actually serving marketing agencies. So now I run Review Robin, which is a review management software built specifically for marketing agencies to help agencies get their clients more reviews.
And in your experience, because you have a lot of diverse experience within the marketing space, why did you pick reviews?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, when I used to run my marketing agency, I was so busy. And, just from speaking to hundreds of agency owners at this point, that's something that just goes across the board. Everyone in the marketing space is so busy. So when you can find a service that you can offer your clients, because some services are more profitable than others. And at the end of the day, your time is so valuable. So when you can find a high value, low time commitment service that you can offer your clients to create more recurring revenue in your agency, it's so beneficial. So, review management is exactly that. It takes 10 minutes per month per client to manage. And it's amazing because you don't need any kind of a specialist to manage it. It's so easy that, even your intern can manage it. So it doesn't take a lot of time. And it's just a really great complementary service, that you can lump in with your clients on retainer, whether they're offering SEO, you're offering SEO or social media management. It's a really great complementary service.
And that was touching on a little bit of what my next question was going to be of is this easy? Is this another thing that I have to learn as an agency? Is it something that kind of matches in there? There's a lot of conversations around, hey, you do all this great work and then you fall short because you have a bad review or no reviews as well too. But I guess, can you describe a little bit for anybody that's thinking hey, this sounds kind of interesting, but what are some of the typical best companies and verticals to utilize your service?
Yes. So we basically coach the agencies that use our software, and we really want to teach them, how you can be easily implementing this within your agency, what those best practices are, and then also what are the best types of clients that you can sell this to. Because if you don't have, if you're not selling this to the right type of clientele, they're not going to have success with it. And then, you just want to have happy clients at the end of the day. So basically, anyone who has a high number of customers coming through their doors is going to have a lot of success when you're offering review management to them. So, anyone in the home service industry, services industries, dentists, roofers, contractors, any type of service-based business like that is really going to benefit from getting more reviews from their customers. So they would definitely be an ideal client for you to sign up for review management, or some agencies call it reputation management as well.
Yeah, and I think anybody watching this understands the value of review, these small online testimonials, right? So I usually will ask a lot of people about case studies, and in this case, I don't think we need to talk about the case studies of does review building work for you, but more of the case study of the agencies you work with, of an example of, hey, this has actually made you more money and improved the overall strategy and campaign for somebody. Can you give an example of that?
Yeah, so it's one of those things, I don't really know if this is exactly what you're looking for, but small business owners, they know they need reviews. So it's pretty easy. It's an easy thing to sell to them. At the end of the day, they're super busy, and anything that you can be doing to help boost their overall marketing efforts, it's going to help save them time, is going to be beneficial. So there's not a big educational barrier there whenever you're educating clients on the importance of reviews, which is nice. So it makes it easier for agencies to sell this service. So basically, the agencies that use our service, they sign up, basically, some of them sign up all of their clients and are helping them get reviews. It's just something that's mandatory lumped into their clients on retainer. And then, some of them just pick and choose what clients are going to use, they're going to offer the service to. And we basically, it helps get them more reviews, which is just going to help boost their overall marketing efforts. And then, happier clients at the end of the day are just going to, they're going to be more likely to sign those contracts with you and renew those retainers and bring in more referrals at the end of the day. So it's just part of your total marketing strategy that you should be implementing for any of your clients that it makes sense for.
Yeah, and I love it when it's a smart, simple, easy idea that actually gets a lot of impact into it. So, Julia, that's all the time that we have for today. So I appreciate you being on the show and sharing a little bit more about Review Robin. We didn't even talk about your podcast, but it's a great podcast as well. So anybody listening should check that out as well too. So thanks for being on the show, Julia.
Thanks so much for having me, Jeff.
And thank you for watching More to Media on Daily Ad Brief. If you want to get connected with Julia or Review Robin or listen to her podcast, we'll have her information at dailyadbrief.com. Thanks again. I'm your host, Jeff Swartz, and we'll see you next time on More to Media.
Simplify presents Addressable Ctv, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable Ctv delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable Ctv and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.